Okay, so let's get started. I've already primed my eyelids with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I primed just my lid, not going past the crease, with MAC Paint Pot in Indianwood. I feel like this will give kind of a touch of a bronze undertone to the color that I'm applying to my lid. So with that said, for the first color that I'm applying to my lid today, it is called Sun Power, and it's by MAC, and it actually isn't an eyeshadow. It's a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm just going to use my 227 brush. Any large flat shader brush will do, and I'm just going to pack some color onto the brush and then just pat this onto the lid without going past the crease. Okay, now using my blending brush, this one is by Sephora and it's the number 29. I am going to blend out the crease color. Blend this shadow upwards into the crease and even further up so that it kind of just fades out. If you want, you can apply a little bit more color from the same color into the crease if you want a little bit more intensity. And then if you'd like a little bit more color on the lid, just blend a little bit more on there. Okay, so I don't know if you recall me mentioning that I got a few brushes at Michael's for like $6. A while back I got this brush, and it's kind of like a mini blending brush. Yesterday I got one that's even smaller. They're really tiny. I mean, if you want to just compare it to the blending brush that I just used, it's kind of the size here. And the reason that I bought these is just to be a little bit more precise, and you can't really beat the price on a semi-good quality brush. So with that said, I'm going to intensify my crease a little bit more. I'm going to add this color right here. It is a matte, sort of reddish brown color, more dark brown than anything, by Makeup Forever, and this is the number 162. I'm just going to add a little bit onto the tip of the tiny brush that I showed you. This one is the number 4 brush by Artist Loft from Michael's. I'm just going to add a little bit onto the crease here, onto the tip of the brush. And then what I'm going to do is sort of angle it out right on the end here. See that? And then I'm going to keep my eye open for this because I just want to make sure that I've placed this properly. I'm just putting it into the crease. I'm not going all the way in. I'm kind of focusing on the outer half of the crease. And then we'll just blend this color along there. Just small circular motions and windshield wiper motions for this will do. Okay, now to blend the edges out a little bit more, I'm going to go back to this blending brush that I used earlier and dip it into this Mineralized Skin Finish and Sun Power that I put all over the lid. I'm going to take the brush and kind of go on the upper edge of that color that I placed and blend it along there, and then also kind of as the color fades or leaves the brush, just kind of blend upwards a little bit to make for a seamless transition between the crease color and everything else that remains. And now for the highlight color under my brow, I'm going for more of a pale ivory shade. This one is Short Shorts by MAC, and it's a frost eyeshadow. This was from last year's summer collection. I can't even remember the name that came out. It was beach themed. But any sort of ivory color will do. I'm just going to use my small shading brush, tap a little bit into the eyeshadow, and then bring it right under the arch of my brow and blend it out. And for the highlight in the inner corner of my eye, I am just going to put a little bit of MAC's Iridescent loose powder in Golden Bronze, just around the tear duct area, nothing too intense, just for a slight hint of a highlight. Now, because this is a daytime look and we're focusing a little bit more on the lip color, I'm not going to put too much eyeliner on my lids. I'm actually just going to blend a dark brown eyeliner. This one is MAC Eye Khol in Teddy, just along the upper lash line. So just place it, you don't have to be too neat about it. Just place it on the upper lash line. And you can go all the way in if you'd like. And once you've done that, I'm going to take the tiny blending brush that I used earlier and just kind of brush it along the liner to smoke it out. And then you can kind of work it into the crease color that we put in earlier. So as you can see, I'm just going to close my eyes while I speak through this. I kind of made a seamless transition between the eyeliner here and the crease color. I don't want anything too defined. I just want it to be a little bit more casual looking. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply a mascara to my upper lashes. Stay away from the lower ones for now. And for this I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. I think the special packaging is because it's for the Olympics this year. Anyways, I'll apply that and I'll be right back. Okay, with my mascara complete, I'm now ready to do the face and the lips. I'm going to keep it a little bit more monochromatic today because the lips are a little bit more dramatic than I'm used to. So since that's the focus, I'm going to keep the cheek color pretty simple. I'm going to use this pointed 138 brush by MAC and the Mineralized Skin Finish in Sun Power that I used earlier. And I'm going to use this on my cheeks as more of a bronzer, focusing on the contours. And then for my highlight, I'm going to do the tops of my cheeks, just around the brow, bridge of the nose, chin, and Cupid's bow in the Iridescent Loose Powder in Golden Bronze. Okay, now we're going to go with the lip color for this look, which is actually, the inspiration was for this look was an orange lip, as it was requested on my Facebook page by one of my followers. They had requested that I try to do an orange look that would suit my skin tone or brown skin tones. Now, I was all excited and wanted to go for something really bright and opaque, but I tried it on and it looked horrible, so I went for something that suited my skin tone a little bit better. Now this color is a little bit more expensive on the expensive side. So what I would recommend is first going to maybe a drugstore and checking out the Revlon lip colors, as I think they are really nice. Anyways, the color that I found is more of a orange with a reddish or coral undertone to it. This one is by Givenchy and it is number 14 in Fruity Orange. Now, it is more of a sheer finish that I actually prefer. I'm going to put this on my lips with no lip liner just to put it on. It looks a little bit more like a stain and I actually really do like it. And then on top of that, I'm going to put a gloss on. This one actually has a little bit more of a pink undertone, but it is more clear. It is Lancome's Lip Jelly in Spring Fling. But really, you could amp up the orange by getting more of an orange undertone lip gloss if you'd like. Okay, and with my lip color applied, that wraps up the first part of this tutorial. I wanted to, a while back, I got a request for a day to night look that was a little bit more bronzy. I'm going more with the browns on this tutorial, but I want to feature the orange lips. So I'm going to transition this into a nighttime look without changing the lip color or the face colors too much, just focusing on the eye makeup. Okay, so now I'm ready to go on to the nighttime look for this tutorial. I'm first taking my blending brush and I'm going to apply that 162 color by Makeup Forever that I used earlier just in the crease to all over my lid. Now I'm going to amp it up a little more, but you could really stop here if you just wanted a smoky eye. I'm going to add glitter, which I don't do that often, but I just I don't know, I just feel like intensifying it a little bit more today. Before I do that though, I'm going to add this brown color that I put on the lids just to the outer, let's say, third of my eyelid. And for that, I'm using this another brush that I purchased from Michael's. It's very tiny and it is angled, but it's a little bit denser than an angled eyeliner brush. This is Artist Loft 1/8 Deerfoot brush. So just apply a little bit of that brown color, the 162, to the tip of the brush, and then just bring this along the first third of your lower lash line, or the outer third of your lower lash line. Now, as I mentioned earlier, for a lot of people and on a regular occasion just going out for a night on the town, I would probably stop right here. But just because I want to try it out, I am going to apply a glitter, which is a deep brown glitter, all over the lids, not going past the crease. And then I'm also going to apply a bronze glitter to the inner corner. Now, to give something for the glitter to adhere to, I am going to apply Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue just to both lids, not going past the crease. Now, because your makeup's already done, you want to make sure that you want to minimize the fallout that you're going to get here. So either you could even stick a Post-it underneath your eye, but I'm just going to use a tissue for now. So you're just going to hold it like that in place. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you the glitter that I'm using. This one is by Lit Cosmetics. I don't know, oh, it's called Tootsie. And then also I'm going to apply it using a concealer brush. This one is the 195 from MAC. So I'm just tapping a little bit into the lid, or scooping a little bit from the brush. We're using the brush into the lid. And then just kind of tapping it into the lid, tapping the brush into the product that's in the lid. And then we're just going to press this across the upper lid without going past the crease. Okay, now with the glitter applied to my lids, as you can see, it's done. It's got a little bit of a reddish undertone. It almost reminds me of the glitter version of Sketch by MAC, but I do really enjoy it. And I think what I'm going to do is apply not necessarily a glitter, but more of a pigment with some glitter in it. And this one is the Tarantino Sparklicity Pure Bronze Sparkle Powder. And I'm just going to use my small blending brush and take a little bit onto the tip. Tap off, sorry, I'm taking some off onto the tip of the brush and then tapping off the excess to reduce fallout, and just pressing this around the tear duct area. Okay, now to intensify my eyes a little bit more, I'm going to apply the Bobbi Brown Gel Liner in black ink to my upper and lower lash lines. And then also I'm going to apply a little bit more mascara and sort of make them look really dramatic on my upper and lower lashes. Okay, and with my mascara complete and the eyeliner, all I really did was touch up just the bronzer and added a little bit more lip color, but nothing else has changed. I am completed my tutorial for today, which went from a day look featuring an orange lip and transitioned into a night look that might be a little bit too dramatic for most. I am sorry that I've been gone away for so long. I know I apologize all the time, but it is sincere and I will be coming back with plenty more. Life has just been a little bit crazy, as I'm sure it has been for all of you lately. I have a giveaway announcement in which there will be 2 winners, as well as a few other features coming along the way, which I will be sure to tell you about later. Please stay tuned for plenty more, guys, and have a fabulous day.